Greetings, everyone. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you? This is Minecraft with Minecolonies mod. I am Monster to Mermaid, and we are in Rosa Ouro, which is the Minecolonies town that I have in the Badlands and in the lush savannah. Queen Bee, MPA Asian artist. Look at you guys. Hi, welcome, welcome, both of you. How are you? How is your day so far? How are things going? Ooh, I want to show you something. Look at this. I'm going to turn around. So this is one of the builder shops on the wide river. So this is the wide river right here. There's the shipwright right there. And this is Carly's shop. And over the last couple of days, you're doing another one pixel art. Excellent, excellent. Okay, okay. That's cool. That is very cool. And we added an extension onto this cliff style, Minecolonies cliff style. We added this extension on so that Carly had a place. Good, you've been busy playing Minecraft. Excellent, excellent. Isn't it fun? It's so fun. It's so fun. So this is the building. This is the building here. We could actually add, just for a second, a couple more lights. We could put a light there. We could put, nah, I don't want one there, but definitely one there. That corner is kind of dark. And over the door, let's have one there. And on this back wall, we have one right here now, and I think that's enough. I think that will work. So this is the cliff style level 5 builder's hut. There are builder balloons and the builder's hut, so this will be good since the year it came out. Okay. I've been playing probably, I remember before it came out, Vincentius Primus actually found a site that was showing this new thing that they wanted to be a game, and they were talking about it, and it was just blocks, and they were saying this was going to be, you know, curious to see what happens with it. It was just blocks. I can't have that. Let me do this for a second. I think I need this to go this way. There we go. So that log across is sitting on top of those two other logs. You were 7 and you were playing. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, cool. So this is where the building ends. So we removed, we pushed some of this stuff out of the way. We moved the logs back to here. She moved some of the boxes that she didn't need, that she unpacked them, and she moved some stuff up on some shelves up there. She decided she wanted a new table, so she put in a table here. Your son was 1. Wow. And all of this, but this wall, these logs, and she had storage here. So she decided she wanted to put another room on where she could go and work on designs, because she's an architect. So she would be able to work on designs back here. And so we gave her a nice big table for her to draw on. We could give her an easel Now that we know how the easels are, that, wait, that's wrong. Wait, A-S, there it is. That we could give her one of these in the corner here to make it that if she wanted to put one of the paint, something about her, what she was building on there, she could do it like that. But look at that, that's the sun rising in the east right there. So she's got these beautiful big windows. She has these wonderful skylights right here, and she's got this amazing table that she can sit at, and she has all of her resources. She has drawers for her files and resources, all the books that she loves and things like that. Now here, this is the desk where if someone is signing a contract or something, they can sit there and do that. And then over here, I should give her another stool. Uh-oh, you see that? The warehouse is full. Let's take this stool and let's give her one at this end of the place. So you might remember there was a table here, and we're making a different one for it. Mr. Villager, oh, you're summoning. Hopefully he will be here soon. Hopefully he will. And so there we are. So we finished working on this, and we were very happy with it. Okay, let's go down to the warehouse. And on the way, hi Carly. Do you have everything you need?
Good day, Tia.
You haven't had enough sleep? I'm sorry. Do you still need those things? Okay. So she's waiting on some pieces, but let me see if I can find out if she can make them now. Let's come here to custom. Let's teach, and it's not showing them. Let's see if we go to here and teach. Let me see if we can find something here. I'm getting a notification I shouldn't be getting while I'm doing this. And I'll see when Vincentius comes back. So, I still don't have it. I wonder what, but I have it here. So let's look at brown brick extra. So there's brown brick extra there. So we can teach, and we can't teach that. So the only thing that we could teach is for her to be able to make the the pieces that she wants. And I don't think that's a problem. I think what the problem is, whoops, what level is this? Hold on. She's working on it. Okay, good. What I would need to do is go down to the warehouse because the warehouse is full. And I think that's keeping people from doing anything, keeping the couriers from delivering. So we have 2 warehouses, but it doesn't work that way. The main warehouse is the main warehouse, and then all the other warehouses are backup warehouses. Vincentius Primus, everybody in the background there. And let's come. We're gonna come up and over. Oh, look, I didn't notice that before. Look, you can see across the river. See that balloon in the distance there where Julie is? That is the new courier balloon on the other side of the river where the dairy farm is. And we'll go over there in a minute because we actually made a change over there because of something we noticed. You will see that nobody's stuck on the tracks. You'll also see that nobody is stuck on ladders. However, it is a little bit possible for them to get stuck on scaffolding if if there's more than one person trying to use the scaffolding. It is kind of a one at a time thing. So let's come up here first and see what we can do, since all the couriers are here waiting. And if we sort to start, let's see if we get any room. So it's sorted. Did we get any room? We didn't get any room here. Nah. So if we don't get any room in this location, it's more than likely, wow. We're going to stop. We might have to stop her from doing this unless we're going to teach. And the mutton was for the celebration. Both of these meats were for the celebration. We might have to teach the cook something about that. We'll find out. So yeah, there's nothing. So we saw that this is all gravel. So I'm going to put this in the bag. We need to have the clock available. We don't need this or that. So we can put these two right here. And let's take this out. This is something I haven't asked Vincentius Primus about yet. But whatever it was that made me able to go zip, zip isn't there anymore. Mr. Villager. Oi, Mr. Villager. Yes. MPA was looking for you. MPA was looking for you. So there he is. How are you? Let's do this. Mr. Villager, how are you feeling today? Is your, are you recovering a little bit from your cold? Are you recovering from that? We're going to take out this much, and let's hope that this is enough to give them something to do, and we'll do that. I'm good. I'm actually good, although this day is a little bit longer than normal days. I started doing stuff online that was streaming, but not streaming Minecolonies at 5, so that's 4 hours before my normal stream. I was a part of another stream, and so for 4 hours before the Twitch stream, which is 3 hours, and this one. So it's been kind of a day, and it is good. What am I doing with all of this gravel? I'm taking it over to the other warehouse. No, I'm not. No, I'm actually not. So the reason I'm not is because there's no possible way we can use the amount of gravel that we have. We can say that we're putting it on a boat, and that would work. However, in the beginning, when this community started, when we started this town, the nation of Tana contributed a lot of merchandise, a lot of materials. And they knew that eventually they would get it back. And this is them getting it back right now. This is us making sure that Tana gets back the materials that Tana gave in the beginning that helped to get the buildings done in the very beginning the way they needed to be done. And so Tana usually does this. This was something that we were talking, Mr. Villager and I were talking about. Jelly Bean! Hi, Jelly Bean. Welcome. We're talking about the fact that the things that we gave were given, in other words, that Rosa Ouro was given by Tana, then get put back, then get returned when Rosa Ouro is wealthy enough. And Rosa Ouro is wealthy enough to start letting us get back some of our materials. And what do we do when we get these materials back? We use them in another town. So they're available for when an ambassador goes to a new town and begins to start over. And that is what we look at. And so we can come into different areas. Like, for instance, see, we have all these different doors here. Do we need them all? I don't know that we do. I would almost rather that we contributed those, we took those doors and gave them back to Tana and let Tana use them for other towns. And that's how we're going to do it. Saf, how are you, Saf? Yasu. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. It's so nice to have you all here on a Saturday. It really is. So we need seeds. Where are we getting this string from? I don't know. The wheat is for the animals, for the cows. The seeds are for the chickens. We do need those. And that is good. Let's come here. We probably have enough kelp, but we use kelp for food now. So we definitely need that. We could restrict some of the flower growing for the time being. And what is this? This is andesite and this is deep slate here. And we're just trying to give a little space. Hand-me-downs, good to share? Yes, exactly. And so see how we have so many of these panel pieces? This is deep slate panel here that we have that are used in different buildings. I'm going to let some of this go back to Tana and let these pieces be used someplace else because we don't need them in Rosa Ouro as much, and this will allow us to have space for some other things. Another thing that we have to do, imagine having 100 people in chat. MPA, that is going to be wild. That really is. I'm looking forward to it, but that is definitely going to be wild. I know it's really fun when I'm able to talk and see you all and talk to you individually, and I love doing that. But yeah, it would be a different kind of thing with that many people. And I'm looking forward to it. I know that it requires different things be done and different ways of doing stuff. And yeah, it's going to be one of those things that I'm going to look forward to and stuff. So see how many of these we have. Oh wait, I don't want to take them all. Hold on for a second. Let me take Curse of Vanishing away for a second. Curse of Vanishing. Take that one away. Curse of Vanishing. So I kind of use Curse of Vanishing to say that those are cursed. So we're taking them out of the warehouse. We don't need them. Look at this. Wow. I think we have some abundance. I think we do. And so These will go back to Tana, and as I have explained before, Tana has a big warehouse where they keep weapons and cursed stuff. So it would be really interesting. Mr. Beast gets 50,000 people in chat. Wow. That would be something. That definitely would. Let's look for some stuff that we can give. Let's look for puffers. And we don't have any left. Let's look for poison S, and we have 21 somewhere. And I'm going to give them to Robert so that he can make them into compost. And we'll look for tropical fish, because unfortunately they were brought out of the water and they haven't survived. This is not what I was looking for, but that's interesting. I'm going to go back to this right here and see how many we have. Flame, mending, unbreaking, flame. Let's take them all away. We'll take all of these away, and we'll take the weapons. And we will take some of the saddles later, but Among Us. Hello, Among Us. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. So I think we can take the bows to Robert and get them recycled. And let's see if we can do that. I've got a bow in my hand and I have to be careful. I've got poisonous stuff in my hands and I cannot touch anybody. If I do, I might actually poison them. That has happened once. It was horrific. I thought that they were going to die. So I don't want to have these in my hands for too long. If I touch them, they put it in their mouth. So that's why I have to be careful about that. So here we are right here. And we're going to give him all of that, and he can take that. Let us go up here. You were doing pixel art. Oh, yes. Yes, you're telling Among Us that you were doing pixel art. Let's see if we can get these to... Yes, we can. We can get all of the books for these. So let's get the books recycled. Okay, so there's the books from this, and all of these books can be returned. Can we recycle these? We sure can. Excellent. So let's recycle all of them and take all. And now we'll just put these things back in the warehouse. The books, we won't. Power, unbreaking is fine. Ingredients and mending, those are good. Flame, we don't need. Flame, quick shot, we don't need. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We definitely don't need punch. So that gives us only 2 books out of the entire part. The books. So Among Us, what I'm doing is, as ambassador, my nation lends a lot of things to an early community like Rosa Ouro or like Prasino. And so what I do when the warehouse is stuffing full is I begin to take back some of the stuff that we gave, and then that is extended. Why did I come down here when I can just put it in stash? That material is then taken and used for another community, another mine colony that is started, and that's the story that I tell. That's the way I like to look at it. Quick shot, no. Flame, no. Let's take those. And so my nation, the nation of mermaids, is a very peaceful nation. We are way beyond the use of weapons. Words are weapons. Where we come from, words are weapons. And we do, oh, that reminds me of something. Let's come down here and look for coal. And hold on a second. I did have Vincentius primus when I first started out. Vincentius has threatened to come back in when 21 happens. So we'll see. That's the most. I have played on Minecolonies team, the developers for Minecolonies. They have a Patreon server, and I've actually played on their server. I do from time to time. I don't necessarily want to stream when I'm on their server, and so that's part of the reason that I don't play on a server or on their server. And it's taken a while. What am I looking for? Coal. It's taken a while for me to get to the point where I could actually have a server. Look at this. Look at how little coal we have. But we have all that wood. I know, I hate using it for charcoal. But it doesn't make any sense at this particular point to not have enough materials to burn. And this is where I would love to have create, because create is wind and water power, and I just love the idea of that. But where we are at now, do I want to buy coal from Prasino until the new mine is able to get coal? And so what's holding up the new mine? And that would be it. Sometimes it's nice just to play than play work. Yes, that's true. You would join if I had? Yeah, I'm sure. But for me, and if you talk to people who actually have servers like Minecolonies team, it is a lot of work. And at this particular moment in time, I am not a geek girl in the traditional sense. So managing computer things is not necessarily something that I look forward to. And as you can see, and as some people would notice, I do rely a lot on Vincentius Primus's knowledge as a developer to get me where I am right now. So that is one of those things that, oh, she still has Halloween decorations in here. Let's get this pumpkin. This was for Halloween. Let me see if she has anything else. Hi, Myra. Do you have anything? No, you're doing good. Her dressing room right here. Someone tried something on. And this
Hello
is
there.
her area. Hi, how are you? I'm just looking. Thank you. And we didn't want to put anything there, I remember, because I love her perfume counter. And there's her hats. There's the other one. We're going to take this out and we're going to give her a different vase. Let's look at flowers. And we'll give her some different flowers to use. I think the yellow arrangement actually has poppies in it. So let's do that. And we'll put that there. It's not big enough though, is it? Yeah, it's okay. not big enough. Let me try something else for a minute. We could do the widow's blooms like we did in, who's Myra? Who's Myra? You mean right here, Myra? That's who I'm talking to. I'm talking to the person, the salesperson, the owner of this establishment. Her name is Myra, right here. So I'm talking to her. She is, who is she? Let me see if I can find who raised her, based off of Rosa Ouro children. Let's see when she came in. Myra is, let's look. Myra's from the 8th generation, and we're up to the 10th generation of kids in here. Myra's from the 8th, and Rome. Oh, I forgot about that. Rome and Poppy actually raised her. And she knows what I'm doing. She knows that I'm not really here to buy any clothing, and that's what I think she's doing. Let's look for the vase. There it is. This one is always so nice in stores and retail places because it's big. But it doesn't, it disappears there. I don't think we're going to be able to put any flowers in this shop. I don't think there's anything here that's going to show up big enough. Let's look at pots for a minute. POT. And let me see if I can find something in the pot area. Ooh. Let's give her the cat. Let's see if the cat shows up. She might like that. That might cheer her up. Yay! Okay, I like that. We'll give her cats. Too many. I don't need another. Yes. Not right now, Myra. I'm sorry. But I love her suits. See, she has a suit in the window, as well as she has, I think she has some armor, so she does carry armor as well. And then she has other clothing too. So yay, those flowers actually are visible, so that's good. Where am I going? Let's get, who needs to do it? The ore smelter or the stone smelter? Let's see who we can get, unfortunately, to burn some wood for us. We'll go to the stone smelter first and see. The stone smelter is around the corner here. Whoop. Right here. We'll go down. Colson is downstairs. What you doing, Colson? Hi. And we'll come here and see if they do. Manage. Nope, not there. Smelting recipes. They might not be able to do it. It might have to be something that's done by the ores smelter. Let's go up and see if Choji actually would make me some charcoal, is what I'm trying to do. And we'll do that. Mr. Villager, remember that we were going to have some people come and work with your people? Remember that whole thing? Those people, if they are not going to go to your town anymore because you found that village and you're trading with them and you're doing, you're getting stuff from they have one of those temples near them, right? Or a dungeon or something like that. Let's look at custom smelting recipes. So charcoal is on. To make charcoal, and since that's on, I don't actually need to teach anything. What I think I will do is request for a lot of people to start using some charcoal. The restaurants do not use charcoal. They're using birch slab for food, for cooking food, for the flavor. What number is this? Hold on a second. Nakayasha, what are you doing? Let me find out for a minute. This is a 4. All right, do we want it to be more than a 4? So this is a 5 right here, and this is a 4. Yeah, let's finish it. Oh, Zaf. Signumi, Zaf. I will slow down. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I'll slow down. Here we go right here. Let's get Nakayasha to finish working on this, because until she finishes, we actually can't fix Briella's shop here. This is a ruin of the old mining shop, the old mining hut, and because of how close it is to this building, we'll have to repair it. But we knew that when we set the building down, that we're going to repair it when it is done, and we'll do that. You would like to buy them, please? So there we are. What is it? What is it, Aiden? What do you need? Okay. So we'll go back. I need a couple people who use coal to use charcoal, and I'm going to look and see what Shoji is using for a moment as fuel. Smeltable fuel. We're going to have him trade to charcoal. So he has charcoal there, but he doesn't have block of charcoal. Block CHAR. You can't do charcoal blocks. Hold on. Charcoal. You can't. Okay, so that is turned on, and he should be using that. Let me see what he is using. So far he's using coal, and we've got a lot of coal sitting here that he's using. Let's pull this out. I'm going to save the coal for the generators. So we're going to pull the coal out and get him to make charcoal using wood. And oh, he's not doing anything here, so we're going to take that away. And we'll have him use a different stuff for this, so that he's not going to use charcoal anymore. And is there anything else? No. Okay. We'll look at a couple of the others and see what fuel the manufacturers are using and get them to use charcoal and not coal. And we'll hold on to the coal. I'm going to actually put the coal in my stuff so that it doesn't show up in the warehouse, and then they use it. So see all this? This is where the coal is, why there isn't any. Why is he leaving these things? Look at that. Let's take these out. Let's see right here. Let's take this out. You see it was stopping those from being done. This is light blue and this is blue. So something's happening there. And that is cracked. And this is the regular. So let's come here. I'm going to put these pieces away right here. Let's look at how much coal he has. Let's take that. This is coal. We're going to take these and make them into blocks. And we'll see. This morning, Zaf, I started really early in the morning, like 5 o'clock in the morning. So normally my stream starts at 9 o'clock, but at 5 o'clock I had to join another stream, and at 8, let me do it this way. So I was up at, this? I was up at, what time? 3 o'clock this morning to get ready for the stream at 5 o'clock, which was pretty wild. So that was fun. And there we are. And we'll take that. And where did it go? There it is. So we'll add that to here. And now I'm going to suggest here that not coal, not block of coal, but charcoal. charcoal. So he's going to use charcoal, and we'll do that. Block of netherwood charcoal. Netherwood charcoal. I don't think I want to burn that yet. We have plenty of wood. So there's one changed. Let's go into Choji. I don't know that I changed what he's burning. So we'll go in, and then we'll get him to make charcoal. So minimum stock. He's got coal ore that he's supposed to be getting, but there isn't any. The fuel, charcoal, and block of charcoal. Let's turn that off. You can't make charcoal with wood, I don't think. With charcoal. You can't make charcoal with charcoal, can you? Can you make charcoal with charcoal? What are you making here? Let me see something for a minute. This is just an experiment, so I'm going to try something. I was sure that if you put this in here like this, and you put this here like this, yes. Oh, you can. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. I didn't think that was possible, but it actually is. So where did I put that? Okay, let me put this here. Let me look here. Let me make this go back into here. Let's go and put wood. Charcoal is a fuel, yeah. I'm trying to make charcoal for all the others, but I want Choji to be able to make the charcoal with something. So we're going to do fuel that Choji is going to be able to burn wood, logs. We can have him burn, I just don't like the idea of it, but let's do that for a while. Let's have him burn spruce. Let's have him burn spruce log. And let's see, there it is. haven't burned spruce log. And let's see, not stripped, spruce log, and let's see. Does that seem wasteful? Him burning spruce log? Would it be better if he just burned wood? In a minute, I'm just going to get coal. Charcoal is made from wood, and it just seems such a shame, but we have a lot of wood. And so it's not like we can bring those trees back. These are from the tree farms that we have. We're saying that we're growing sustainably. Let's say that we are. And so this is how much wood we have. And we were talking about spruce, S-P-R-U-C. We have 6,000 spruce. Let me see how much birch we have. Birch log. Okay, we don't have a lot of birch log left, so that means that we're going to have to grow some birch. Let's see how much. What's the other one? Oak, spruce. Oh yeah, oak. Did we look at oak? Okay, log. Yeah, see, so spruce is the only one that we have a real abundance of. We have dark oak, but I don't want to use that. Okay, so what did I do with all this? What did I do with all this? Let's take all of this and put it in my backpack for right now. No. That, close that, open that, take these out, close that, and put this here. Okay. Fuel is fuel, no discussions. Woods and logs and planks have the same default ticks, yeah. So it's fine. But the difference is, if you were growing if you change the logs into planks, you're getting 4 planks for a log. So in actuality, you're getting more if they don't burn log, if they actually burn plank, than if they burn log. Let's do that. We're going to have them burn spruce plank as fuel. And then we're doing and how many is it? How many slabs do you get from? And that's interesting. How many slabs do you get? Hello, guys. Let me see if I've got one here. Nope. Let's go over here. And let's see what we can break down. So if you take a log and do that. So let me get a log and a plank. Let me get log and plank. So here's a log, here's a plank, and let's get a couple planks, and let's see what this looks like. You could also burn plate fences, stairs with the same burn as a log and plank. Oh, that's an excellent idea. That's right. And we probably have fences and stuff like that. So let me look at for a second and see. So if you do a log, you get 4 plank. And oh, I see what you're saying. It's the same ticks. So even though you're burning 64 plank, you're getting a quarter of what you would burn if you burned 64 logs. Is that true, Jelly Bean? Is that what you're saying? Because yeah, how about that? How about that? So when you break it down into, it's not as efficient as planks or logs. Yeah. Let's try something for a second. Let me see something, and we can see it with choji, because choji has a whole bunch of them right next to each other, and this is an experiment. And this is why I take stuff back, people, because when I do experiments, sometimes I'm using my own stuff. So I'm using Tana's materials. So I'm going to take 64 of these and 64 of these, and I'm going to get and I'm going to make charcoal. So I'm going to take 64 of this and 64 of this, and let me see what happens here. So if you're burning this and you put this in,
time to go to sleep.
I don't know whether you realize what just happened there, but Choji just took that. He just took that. Or a courier just took it. Choji, what did you just do with that? Where did that go?
Right away.
What happened there? Did you see that? He did. He actually took it. Oh my gosh. All right, I'll get him some wood. If he's going to do it himself, I'll just go get him some wood, because that's actually what he just did. I love it. He actually took that. So let's come down here. What? So this is mine. So I'm going to put all this away. I'm going into the shop, into the warehouse, and get what she was talking about, and we'll burn some of what, let's come here. I wonder, these have copper on them, so they're not going to burn well. We should just burn straight. The huge grammatical mistake. And what is that? Already made or seen? Have you guys already made or seen a huge grammatical mistake? Like, for example, let's go to spruce. And let's see what we've got. We've got spruce log. We don't have a lot of fence. We don't have a lot of stairs. Look at that. We really don't have a lot. I wonder if those will burn. There's spruce and spruce. Let's find these and let's see if they'll burn. I read typo, so I notice them, but I don't say anything. Ah. You notice, yeah. Yeah. Mr. Villager, when a lot of people are on, just more than just you and Zeph, I don't get a chance to read as much as I like. So you saw one time on national media, she said, V of university. V of university. Yeah. explain for a second. So what am I doing? I'm really trying to get some fuel without them using with and trying to hold on. We don't have a lot of charcoal. So this is the fuel that I took out. So now he's got a ton, but he's not making anything. So let me put this here. Let me put this here and put this here. And let's see if he'll allow it. So far he's letting that happen. Let's come here and let's put these two in here and let's see. Whoop! I think I just queued one of them away. I did. So let me put, wait. Let's put this here and this. And I think I will give him the rest. So let's see what he does when he gets this charcoal. Right now, there seems to be some misunderstanding for him. Fuel. This. I can't teach him. I can't. I can't teach him to make charcoal. I can teach him to smelt, to use wood to burn things, but I can't teach him to make charcoal. Well, that's interesting. So that's what's happening. I can't teach him to make charcoal. So who can I teach to make charcoal? That would be the curious thing. Who can I teach to make it? That would be interesting to find out. So we'll have to check. Right now, let me see what he's doing. What did he just do? He just got some more wood. That looked like he took the charcoal out. He is! He's taking the charcoal out. Oh, good. Okay. So, let's do another set right here. Oop. Hold on. Let me pick that up. Let me do another set here. Oh, he took it already. Okay. Let me put this in here and put this here and put this here, and let's see if we can get him to go ahead and let those go. All right. You were almost...
Yeah, I heard a whistle that time.
Why? So reading and writing are, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. And let me come. I think because I was trying to figure out the charcoal thing, I think that that is what happened to me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Melanie. Melanie, where are you going? Are you going to eat? Are you going to a restaurant? Hold on for a second. Where's Melanie going? Melanie is the doctor at the other hospital. That's why I'm asking that. Hold on. Is she sick? Hello. What's happening here? Come on. Where are you going? Oops. So she's not going there. Wait, what? What just happened? Wait, what are you doing? Wait, I want to find something else here. So she just went to that hill. And now you're going all the way back? Melanie, what were you going for? That looked like she changed her mind or something. Isn't that interesting? So Melanie is the doctor at the other end of town. She didn't change her mind. What time is it? She's going home. She's going home at the end of the day. What's the matter?
Great to see you.
Yeah, you haven't had a house at Amanta? Oh! Wait, Adamanta. Poor baby. Adamanta's studying. I'm sorry, Adamanta. No. Let me come up here. Let's get Adamanta and let's get her to... no, actually, she knew it was going to rain and she didn't want to get wet. She read the weather report and she was like, oh, I didn't bring an umbrella. I think I should go back and get an umbrella. Let's come here. How many people are here? 4 of 5. Let's go to the other one. Let's see. What? All right, we have a problem, Houston. Let's quickly run down here before we get struck by lightning. Or anyone else does. We're going to come up here and go into my suite at the Wide River. This is my private suite at the Wide River. Right here. We're going to come downstairs right here and go to sleep. Wow. Yes, that would do it. That would definitely do it. Let's put this down and so that I can come here and get on the couch and go to sleep. Are you sure it's just rain? It's raining then. Hallelujah. All right, let's see. Yeah, that was a little strong, that rain. Rain's fun to sleep to. It really is. I agree. Rain is wonderful. Makes for wonderful sleep. Thunderstorms. I love thunderstorms. I actually do. I love them. All right. Poor Adamanta. Let's come here. Let's look. Is there room? They're both 4 of 5. So since they're both 4 of 5, we could do one of two things. The bedroom isn't ready in this house yet. She's going to live up here, but I think this is too far to commute. Let me see for a minute. Keanu is building this bedroom for her primarily, and let's see if this is too far away for right now. Managed housing 74. That's too far away. So we will have her live in the dorms for right now. Not a big fan. Ah, yeah, that definitely works. It is definitely a way to secure some that you are protected. It is good. Let's come down here. So Adamanta is the mountain druid. She's one of the druids, druids in Rosa Ouro. She's been working the mountain for some time, but because it's so peaceful, she has not gotten a chance to really grow her mana. And so her mana is not as high as some of the later druids. And I'm
So
going
what'll it
to,
be
I
for you?
know, I'll get you a house in just a minute. So if she's here with cash, her mana is going to go up here. So you can see that cash is at 50. And so she's going to stay for a little bit and do that. Now we should have another druid come take her place. I'm thinking about that now, and while she is going to school, we'll actually have another druid come up and work her, oh, wrong one, work her station. So let's come here and let's get Adamanta to be here. And let's look. Now Jackson and Rocco can cover her station. And you know who I haven't seen in ages? I haven't seen Jackson or Rocco. Now if I call them, there's a slight problem here. If I call him back, I think he's going to be on the wrong side, but let me see for a second. I'm just going to call him for a minute. Recall the worker. Oh, good. Yay. Okay, so he's fine. And let's go down and find Rocco for a minute. So Rocco, Thalen, and Jackson. Let's recall Rocco. Hi, Rocco. And Thalen and Jackson and Briella. No, I said Briella. It's not Briella. Briella is the tour guide. Let's see who is the one here. Blair. It's Blair who is the druid right here. And let's look for a second. And no one is here. Ah, so Blair is also in school. She's probably in druid school. Let me see how, let's look here and let's look for druids just for a minute. So we're going to increase the number. Blair shouldn't be at normal university. I think Blair is actually up at the school, so we'll check for a minute. We're looking for druids and we'll find out. You were lying down with your dog earlier and listening. Aww. Aww. That sounds sweet. There's Mirafled, who's a mind druid. And let's find some of the others. Alessandro, who's on the other side. And Alessandro has that problem as well. And let's look here. That's why we're having a set of druids. Jaylene. Hold on a minute. That's not correct. Oh, okay. I was like, what is going on here? I had it on nights. It's like, I'm losing my mind. Let's do that again. And Okay, there's Blair. And Blair is good. Let's look at one of the others. There is Thalen. Thalen is decent, but Thalen's a new druid. Let's come over to Jackson. Jackson is holding his own. Rocco is holding his own. They actually have to go back to school every once in a while because you can see Kai. He is very high, and Kai is one of the other ones. He's also on the Wide River. He's the northern poppy field druid. And let's look for a couple others. There's Mirafled, of course. And what's Mirafled looking like? 32. Okay. They go down a little bit when they get out of school because we don't really have a lot going on. Alessandro at 45. And let's continue. There's Jaylene at 41. So I need to check on the druids who are at the learning center. So there's Alana, and Alana is, she's actually at school. She does not have a stop. Alexia is a teacher at the school. We could have Alana come and take over the druid site for Adamanta until, wait, what did I just do there? Did I just change? Hold on a second. I just changed Blair. Or was there no one here? I bet there wasn't. Let's go up to, we're gonna have Alana come from school, from the Druid Learning Center, and actually, oops, let's come here and we'll have her run that place, and then we'll go upstairs here and let's get another student who's ready to run Adamanta's place, and we'll find out where Blair is. Blair might have gone back to school too, so we'll see. Insomnia doesn't happen every week. Yeah. Before COVID, actually, it wasn't COVID that did it. It was a game. Before this game that I was playing, I actually could sleep anywhere, anytime. I never had any trouble getting to sleep. I could maybe count on my hands still the number of times, one hand, the number of times that I had trouble getting to sleep. And so it's an interesting thing. But then after that happened, it wasn't that I couldn't get to sleep. It was that I couldn't stay asleep, that I was sleeping for maybe 3 hours at a time and then was waking up. And that was really hard. Bera owns a restaurant, and Simeon is giving her some time off. Cannon should be in school, and he's not. I want to know why. Because we wanted him to start working somewhere, and I think that's it. And we'll do that. Bastion. Cannon was supposed to start doing something, and we'll check and see. Maybe be at a university and work at a university. We don't want these. So let's come down here until I find druids. I was really trying to see if there was someone who was not. Okay, so there is Mirafled. We'll start with Mirafled. Here's Rocco. There's Alana again. And let's bring Alana here. And because Alana doesn't have a place. And then Briella will bring, she's fine. I just want to make sure. I'll have to go to the Druid school and look and see who's there now that I've done that. See who we have in waiting. Hi, Alana. How are you? There she goes. That was quick, wasn't it? Well, she was at Druid Learning Center, so she has her own armor and stuff. So she is going to spend time. Are you actually stuck on this ladder? There we go. So they have fixed it so that the people get unstuck when they go up and down the ladders. All right, what was I doing? Oh, I want to show you something that we had to do at the dairy farm. I'll show you that. Yeah, let's go to the dairy farm. We also moved Joelle out to grow wheat. Hi, Jaylene. This is Jaylene's station right here. Jaylene is the bridge druid, the arcane bridge druid. She's one of the Narrows river druids. Oh my goodness. I accidentally hit one of the cows this morning on Twitch. I did. So what we noticed was that if the cows are standing over the scaffolding, that Greta can't get down or up. And they're sleeping. We're going to tiptoe past them. We're going to go down into the farm. Let's see. Can I get down? There we go. Okay. Okay. So this is how she gets up into the farm. So we moved the water. We moved the cow's water. And we put in a fence so that the cows can't come over here and stand on top of the scaffolding. Cows are smart. They know that's the way out. And so they were standing on the top of it. And when they do that, then she can't come up because there's a cow there. So that was what we fixed this morning. And we were trying to see if I know, yes, you need some more area. We were trying to see if we needed some additional cows, because right now those 3 cows are supplying all the milk in town for cheese and for butter and for milk. There's the freezers and meat. They're not supplying meat. The meat is frozen from the time when, before Halloween, when we were having a lot of meat for the holiday. And, but the normal amount of cows that we have is 3. Because this farm really doesn't have a lot of room to have a lot of cows. Now, Joelle, I think, actually has come and started has started. Yes, she has. And she is doing the same kind of farm that she did in the West, the experimental farm. So she has a lot of experience growing wheat. And so she's coming here and starting this farm right off the bat. And we have her there. And do I need a light? I might. Do I have a light? I do. Let's use the light to get down these stairs. There we go. Okay, I'm holding a lantern in my hand. And there we are. So Joelle is actually really happy to be here too. She liked the other one. Omar is working on a druid balloon that is going to be at the end. This is the border right here, and we'll show that the border is right at this point right here. And so we're adding another druid balloon because Jaylene is all the way back here now. There was a time when Jaylene was practically at the end of town, and now she isn't. And so we need a new druid balloon to be at the border beyond these buildings right here. So that's what Omar is working on. And then he'll come back and he'll take turns working on all of three of these. These two balloons. This is Aiden's balloon. Aiden is Courier and Greta's partner, and that's who was in the house with Greta. And Joelle and Omar are sharing this house right here. They're not a couple. They're not a declared couple, and they're not a couple. At least I didn't think they were. Well, this is interesting. Okay, well, this is interesting because in actuality, there's another whole bedroom up here with an even larger bed in it. So the fact that they're sleeping together is their choice. That is not something that was arranged, because we usually can get them to not sleep together very easily. As you have seen over this last few episodes of my stream, people not sleeping together. So you can see the border for the town, and it looks like the town's beyond the border. It's one of those things where the border moves back across. It's going to continue to move in this direction, and then it stops moving. It won't move anymore. And so from where we are right now, the new border right here is have I tried add-ons? Add-ons? What's add-ons? Is it a mod? And there it is right there. The border's not moving anymore. So that's the hard border. Even Minecolonies couples have marital spats. They do. They actually do. It's so fascinating. It is really fascinating to watch these declared couples being upset with each other about something. And yeah, but they're declared, and so they, have committed to staying together. And most of them do. There have been times when they don't, but most of them actually do. Undeclared couples can break up whenever they want. If they don't want to be with each other, they don't have to be. And that is You believe MPA is asking if I've tried mermaid add-ons? You mean Mermod? Because I have Mermod. Let me see if I have the necklace on me. Here we go. I do. That sea necklace is the one that allows me to be a mermaid when I go into the water. So let me see if it is working. Ooh, something's done. I'll check in a minute. So if it's working, I'll be able to see underwater. And it is working. Yay! I am a mermaid. So you want to see what it looks like? Dun 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 dun. Ooh, look what color my fin is. Oh my gosh. It wasn't that color before. Oh, that's interesting. And see, oh, nope. Let me see if I can do it from here. Can I get up? Yes, I can. So then I can swim. I can swim around on the rivers, and it's really fun. Yeah, it is. And then of course, when I come out, I get my legs back. So when I come on land, see, it's the dress. The dress is making my fin white. Oh, that's neat. I like it. I hadn't thought about mermaids being able to change their fin colors. That is actually really cool. So in answer to your question, MPA, yes, I have. I was able to visit Mixasa when he was he was on a server and he had created an underwater base, and I visited him, and that gave me a connection to Time Lord Vampire. Time Lord Vampire is a server runner, and he is on Discord, and he actually was talking about mods that he was adding to the server when he was updating it. And he mentioned Mermod. He was asking the people who used the server if they wanted Mermod included. And it was like, wait, what? There's a Mermod? And it was like, oh my God, I have to have that. I have to have that. That was very fun. Changes with mood. I like that as a story. I do. An underwater mine colony. Yes, Jelly. You haven't seen it. Oh my God, Jelly Bean. Mr. Villager and Zaf, should we do that one day? Should we go back to 19 and let people see the underwater mine colony of Seabridge that was in 19? Yes, it was wonderful. It was wonderful. It was actually Mixasa and Matlom's first style, and it's called Underwater Base. And let me see here. Do I have one on me? I do. Let me come here. And there it is. And let's look here because it's still here. Underwater Base. So this was their first colony. And of course, you know, it's underwater. So I absolutely wanted to do that. And then when 20 happened, they said that they were doing this new colony, the cliff style, And so I decided to move. When I moved to 20, I decided to do that. But underwater base was glorious. Now there are two underwaters. There's underwater base, which is Matlom and Mixasas, and then Mubian, I think, has Aquatica, Qatica. Yes, Aquatica. And if you want to see Lady Shatana, who's one of the style developers on Minecolonies, she has videos of Aquatica, her playing Aquatica, and you can see what it's like. And she does a good job. If you don't recognize Lady Shatana built, she's the one who developed Cavern. When Cavern was going to be updated, Lady Shatana took it over and it became hers. And she just did a wonderful job of doing that. And so that's her also. So those are some of the people. What just happened there? Cancel. Do I have to select and then cancel? Yes, I do. Okay. Those are a couple of the style designers. Thaler, of course, who did Pagoda and who did the Littleton style that we've used a lot of the housing. Speaking of Littleton style, let's go over to Prasino. We've been in Rosa Ouro. I'm going to switch over to Prasino right now. And I still have that up, don't I? So here we go. And we'll spend the rest of the time in Prasino for a minute. Oh, it was so fun, MPA. It was gorgeous. And yeah, if you guys want Jelly Bean and MPA, if you want, I will do, I could do that on Tuesday if you want. If you both want, on the YouTube channel. I'll go back to 19 and show you what it looked like, because it was really fun to do. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. And it's still there. Or if you don't want to wait, if you want it to be live, I can do it like that. Or otherwise, it's on YouTube on my channel. Before Prasino, you can actually see when I'm in Seabridge, which is the other one. Feels like school reunion. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So this morning I started, because I had already been on a stream for a while, I didn't want to run all around. I just felt like concentrating on something. So we were doing something here. I'm going to have to extend this house out because we actually made it bigger in this area here. So the house is actually going to come out to here on this side and on this side here, which means that right where this is, see where this piece is going to have to come out farther because we're putting this part right here all the way to here and all the way to there. So this is actually a part of this place right here. Now the odd thing is, what am I going to do with this roof? So I think what I'm going to do is get that other roof for a minute. You're on iOS? But you're on iOS? What do you mean? What do you mean you're on iOS? So am I. I'm actually on iOS too. Hold on for a second. Let's come here and let's look. And I'm gonna see if I can find what I'm looking for. If I can't find any, I'll have to make some, but let me see if I can find some pieces that I want for that. Apple is iOS. Yes, it is. I'm on Apple. I'm on an Apple machine. And let's take a piece of this. Let's take a piece of this, but it would be better, I think, if we took a piece. None of these have the pieces that I want. Those aren't the pieces. These aren't the droids you're looking for. That kind of thing. This is the piece that I want right here. I want this piece. And let me see if there, and then a piece like that is the normal piece. I don't see one of the little flat pieces. So I might still have to make that. Let's come down here. Yep, I still don't see any of the flats. So I might have to make it. So if I have to make it, I might as well go ahead and make it out of the materials of the regular house right here. So let's see what this is made out of. This roof. 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 There is a roof right here. So we can take this piece. It is black shingle. And let's look. Black, it's gray extra and oak plank. Gray extra and oak plank. So gray extra. Brick extra. Let's look for gray. It's better to do it that way. Gray. This is gray right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And oak plank. Architect cutter, ARCH. Architect cutter. And let's do it right in this light right here. Why don't we do it right here on their front porch? And let's go to here. The piece I want is that piece. So we need this and this. That works. And then I want that piece. I think I'm going to use both of those. Let's try a piece of this just in case. And let's go like this. Let's come over to where we have widened this house here. And so I need a piece to be here like this. And let's have it come completely over and top that. And right here to do that. And then right here, let's take this piece. There we go. That's what we wanted. That is what we wanted. Yay. All right, and on this side piece, do we want to do that? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Let's do this right here. Oh, uh-oh. That's not right. And put that there. What am I doing with this? What do I need? Let's do something different here. Let's see how the sand is up right there. We're going to have the sand come up here also. Right on that part. Let's have sand come to here. And let's make this beach right in that part right there. And so it looks like that in certain areas the sand is, can you see? Okay, good. Yes, it's dark. let me do something else. I've got all these pieces. I don't need these right now. They have a guest room, and we are going to go to their guest room right now. This is what we were working on earlier on Twitch. And here's the interesting thing that's happening. Guys, you are going to have to go to bed. You just are. I don't care where you go to bed now. Just go to bed. See, there's a bed here. There's a bed here. And they're not going. And then there's the bed downstairs. Right here. This is the new bedroom that we just put in for Silda. Silda is Ilberic's kid, and he raised her. And so this is a room that he keeps for her. She's a firefighter. And so when she is off, wait, not Silda. Silda's, she's a courier. Silda's a courier. Hold on, let me check. Hold on, let's look. So she, we made this art room for her. And let me check here and see. We're looking at Prasino children or Prasino people. Let's look at Prasino people for a minute, and let's find her name for a second. Seilda, Sieelda. This is Seil. It's not finding her. Ilda. There we go. Okay, she is, yeah, she's the warehouse manager. She's not a firefighter. She's actually the warehouse manager. It is not Silda. I said Silda, it's Isolda. Isolda is Ilberic. Ilberic and Susanna raised Isolda. Isolda got very close to Ilberic, so when the two split up, because they were an undeclared couple, when they split up, she remained closer to Ilberic than she did to Susanna. It wasn't a big deal. It was just that she was fostered by both of them, and she felt more of an affinity to. Did they go to bed, or is it daytime? So these beds are actually in the same place. These beds have not moved. These beds are in the same place that they were. Let's try something. Let's put the bed back here, and let's put the bed back there, and let's see if that works. And you know how many times that I've done this, and I'm still not getting anyone. Let's take this away. It's going to be daytime in a second, and they're not going to come to bed. But I'm just going to try a regular bed for a moment. We'll give them one of these just for a second and see if they'll come to bed with that. And they don't. So that has nothing to do with, that's something going on with bedding. It doesn't have to do with the fact that this is a handcrafted bed. Handcrafted beds, we know that they use them. So that's not the problem here. And if I go to, let's show this for a second. So just to make sure, for just a moment, let's bring this up. Let's bring up this house. And let's see what it looks like when it is not modified. So, do you see what I'm looking for? I'm looking for How did I make that go away? I did. Okay, I need a new one. IL. And there we are. And where is this? Let's bring this down. And let's come here. I probably queued it. And, and it went away. So let's put this here. Let's switch to Shire. And those are the new Shire homes. And this is the traditional Shire right here. The residences right here. And we have two different kinds of houses. Let me find this one. Uh-oh. Yes, you've got it. Let me do level 5 for the alternate house. I think this is it. I think this is the alternate. No, let's go to the other side. Let's go back to this house, level 5. This is it. I think this is it. Yeah, because this is what we're working on. This part right here, see that part? That's the part that we added more to that section of the house right there. And so this is the main, oops. Nope, that's not right. Okay. That's actually not it. Let's go in and let's look. But it is. Oh, no wonder they're not using it. Look where the bed is. Something's wrong. This is the house here. I know I flipped it, but the flipping shouldn't have changed. All right, that is interesting. Okay, and then the bed in this room is the one that should be the 3. I see. And then the bed here, this is not the same house. Okay, good. That's not the same house, and that is the house. So it is the alternative house level 5. Let's come in. Let's go here. Okay, this looks more like it. And so the bed is in between, but it's one away from this wall in this room. And it was one away from this wall, and we widened this part right here. And why did we make it more? Why did we add another bed there? This isn't the same. Did we actually flip? This is definitely not the same house. Let's look here, level 5. That's the same one. Let's look at this one, level 5. This is it. I'm confused, actually. No wonder they're not sleeping. Look where it's saying the beds are. What? How did I do that? It's saying the bed is where the door is, right here. No wonder they're not sleeping. Shire's been updated. I think Shire has actually been updated. What house is that? All right, let's come down here. So we just looked at those two houses, right? Let's come down here, and let's come here, and let's go in this house. And this house is here. We flipped the house. That is true. We flipped the house. But if we flipped it, the beds would still have to be here. I'm amazed that they even went to these beds at any time. I'm amazed that they went to the bed at any time. Wow. Let's try this and see if this is the problem. And in here, this bed is supposedly where it's supposed to be, but there's a window there. And this bed is here. I'm losing my mind. Looks to me like yeah, I am not understanding that situation here. So I flipped the house. Did flipping the house cause the beds to not work in the same way the hut block doesn't flip? So that part there, see that part there is that part here. So this is the dining room right here. We put in another, we put in a, wait a second. That's the dining room right there. Hold on. So in this bedroom right here, if it's flipped, it would be this bedroom. That's actually what happened. So you know something? I'm going to actually have to go back. I'm not going to remake this house to prove my point. I'm actually going to go back and look at the house and see what happened here, because let's bring it down and we can show it right here. I believe that we flipped the house. So let's turn it around right here. Yeah, we definitely did. Ah, coffee. Okay, we definitely did. So see how there's this long section over here and the fire is over here. I actually did. But if I didn't know better, I'd think that house had changed. Okay, let me see what happens now. We put the bed there. And in this bedroom, just for a second, let's go back into the bedroom. So that's one bedroom. Let's go into this one. It's one away from the door and two away from the window. So let's quickly go to the house down below for a minute and let's see if it's one away from the door and two away from the window. And here, no wonder they're not sleeping. So one away from the door and two away from the window. We'll try this and see if they will sleep here. If they don't, then we'll put it on this side and see if that works. That would be interesting if flipping the house caused the bedrooms not to work. And there they are. Oh, that would be curious. So if that was true and they're not going, then the bed would have to be, where would this bed be? Would it be here? Would it be here? This is where I thought it was, and that is so strange. And I could have sworn that they slept there, but now I don't have anything. And this bed in this room is where it should be. Hello, Pro. How are you? Is a flat white with cream on top and espresso, or is the same with cappuccino the same name? Is a flat white the same as a cappuccino? Vincentius. Vincentius? Vincentius. Hi, Pro. How are you? Welcome. Zaf is asking if a flat white is with cream on top and espresso, or is it the same as a cappuccino? Same names. You might have to speak up.
I always forget what kind of hair they split between flat white and cappuccino. It is an espresso drink.
So a flat white is an espresso drink.
So it's kind of like a latte. It's espresso with steamed milk. So in that way it's like a latte. But then there's a layer of foam on top. But the layer of foam is thinner than a cappuccino.
Oh.
So a flat white is the least frothy.
Oh, and that's why they say it's flat. Because that's probably why it's called a flat white. Because of that, don't you think, Vincentius?
Probably. That's as good an explanation as I've ever seen. and the definitions of where a flat white sits on the spectrum with a cappuccino and a latte varies from one coffee place to another and one country to another. There aren't any standards. The International Espresso Standards Organization hasn't come out with a definitive definition.
Zaf says he bought a cappuccino and it has espresso and on milk cream, and that cappuccino. That sounds familiar, but that's what cappuccinos are. Yeah, Vincentius went away for a second. He does. He does. And Queen Bee, that is Vincentius singing in the music. He's actually singing all the songs that I'm not singing. He's singing those songs. Yeah, I love his voice. I just love his voice. You most take this coffee at winter. You like to have like a cappuccino, or you like a flat white, something that has a little milk on top. Is that what you're saying? Some coffees are made with animal poop. Not in the United States, they're not. Not in the United States. So I can't get them to notice. See, they're very happy together. I mean, they're a couple and they're happy together. They're just not asleep. And they're not going to sleep. Let me move them. I might have to do what I did with the others and move them to a different house. How much room is there here? There's not enough room. There's 3 of 4 people in this house. That means that one of the bedrooms, there's not enough room for both of them. Let me make this go away. X. I'm intrigued with that. I absolutely am intrigued with it. Case is not here. I don't know that they're going to use this. Let's see. And Jelly Bean is saying that wouldn't work here. Food gets recalled from the FDA if it's found like that. Yes. Yeah, it definitely. That doesn't happen here. So people would take away the license if stuff like that happens. You only drink iced coffee. Let's move them here for a minute. This is far away. It's still Chanel. I beg your pardon. So there's someone else who's not sleeping in a place with beds. Wow. Let me find out if anyone is sleeping, because they're not sleeping in those houses. Let me come here and let's see if anyone's sleeping here. These people are sleeping just fine. I wonder if Handcrafted changed something with their beds and their beds don't work anymore. Well, that would be sad. Let me check a couple other places that have those beds. So over here, Brazil exports global coffee beans. Brazil, Ecuador, there's that fox again. Brazil, Ecuador, Mexico doesn't do it as much anymore. And those. I don't know what you mean by that, MPA. Kopi Luwak in Asia. I've never heard of that, actually. That's interesting. Quick, before everyone wakes up. Let me see if they're in a bed. This bed is working just fine. Okay. So that is interesting. That is interesting. I've never heard of that drink. Vincentius? MPA Asian Artist is saying there's a coffee drink that's made, they're saying Kopi Luwak, Kopil.
Yes.
What is that?
That is Peruvian.
You might have to speak up. It's a Peruvian coffee?
I think it's Peruvian. I may not be correct on the country.
He's saying that it's made with poop.
Kind of.
Kind of? How so?
It's Indonesian.
It's Indonesian.
It's Indonesian, and what it is there's a particular kind of civet
Oh.
that eats the coffee beans, eats the coffee pods,
And poops them out?
and it digests the berry, so it digests the part around the coffee bean.
Right.
But the coffee bean itself
It poops them out.
indigestible.
It
So
poops them
it
out.
poops them out, and
That
they-
gives them a different
and they
flavor?
collect them and wash them, presumably,
Mm-hmm.
and process them.
Oh.
And
MPA? I did not know
Yeah,
that.
James Hoffman actually did a video on it, and he was.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
very expensive because
I
it's very
guess
it's very
so.
rare.
Oh,
But
well, because it takes a long time to get enough beans,
but
doesn't it?
these days,
Yeah.
they're actually keeping the cats in
Oops.
sometimes in inhumane conditions and like
Oh.
force feeding them the things, and
Oh.
it's become a business. So
Oh,
they've
that's a
ruined it, of
shame.
course.
That's a shame.
But James Hoffman says it's kind of underwhelming coffee anyway.
Oh, interesting. So, yeah,
Its
4,000.
rarity was the big thing, not so much the flavor. It was just the fact that you were drinking poop coffee.
I see. Mr. Villager says hi.
Hi, Mr. Villager,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
MP Asian artist, and Zaf, of course,
Jelly Bean
Jelly Bean too,
and Queen Bee.
and Queen Bee. Hi, all.
And I think I lost someone up above. Pro 6.
I hope you find them someday.
Yes, Pro 6. I lost Pro 6 up there. I remembered. And yeah, it is kind of going to be hard for me. It'll be interesting when the time comes. You're never drinking coffee again. I think you would know if you were drinking this because it costs $4,000. So it's very expensive. And yeah, so you wouldn't get it by accident. You definitely wouldn't get it by accident. So I think that's something you don't have to worry about. I think not. I think you would have to specially order it in order for it to happen. But
Yes, you would be charged a huge amount,
yes.
and you would be not impressed with the coffee.
And that's interesting, MPA, that one of the aficionados of coffee actually tried it and didn't like it, didn't think that it added anything to the coffee lexicon. I think that's the way it was. You heard it somewhere, you just can't remember. Yeah, you probably did. You probably did. All right, so we know that there's no problem with the beds. So the problem is with the house. Shire, Shire is John Ryer's housing, and he's been updating Shire. I don't know whether he's updating the actual houses or whether he is updating, but I could have sworn that I did not move those beds when I made this house. And now it's looking like the beds are in a completely different place, and that might be the reason why the house isn't working. So what I would have to do, which is not fun, but I would have to do it, is I would have to repair the house. And if I repair the house, all the stuff that I've done downstairs will go away. But it doesn't matter because they're not using it. And I'm a little concerned about that. How is he? Mr. Villager is asking how you are. Mr. Villager is asking how you are. Oh, there you are. No.
Upright?
Hmm?
Upright?
He says he's upright. Predican. Yeah, Predican. Predikingdom. I like Predikingdom. Hello, Preda. And can't be no worse than drinking energy drinks, Bull's secret ingredients. Yes, that's true. it probably can't. It just costs 20 times more. And that would be very curious. That was interesting, though. I was not aware of that. What is that made out of? Let me look at this. That's what I thought it said, acacia. That's acacia. That's not oak. Oh, that's weird. All right, I'm completely confused about this house. And after I did all of that, I think I might have to have it repaired in order for me to see what's going on with it. Red Bull's secret ingredients. Red Bull's secret ingredients? I thought Red Bull's secret ingredient was caffeine, period. And an insane amount of caffeine. I am confused now more than ever. I am really confused. I didn't do anything to this part of the house, and yet this house has acacia on it instead of oak right here. This is acacia on here. You try things once? I do, unless they I try things unless they have a reputation. Like, for instance, I know what Red Bull is. I'm not gonna, I don't want it. You know, I'm not interested. So I understand that. I might try some drinks, some alcoholic drinks, just for the fun of it, just to see what they're like and stuff like that. I may not ever drink it again, but I would try it. You didn't get absolutely anything, but if that's the coffee you think it is, you're not here to pay for it with your lungs and one eye yet. 4,000. Yeah. You tried Oreo dipped in sour cream. Yum. Sour cream is interesting. Sour cream is really good like on apple pie or on sometimes on pumpkin pie, apple pie. I like sour cream. I love sour cream. I do. So, and it's curious. I don't want it instead of ice cream. If I want ice cream, I don't want yogurt. If I get yogurt, frozen yogurt, that's one thing. But if I want ice cream, I don't want frozen yogurt. I don't want gum. I don't want anything. I just want ice cream. I want cream. Oreos in sour cream. I can see where that would be really delicious, actually. I actually can see that. But you have to like sour cream first. Drinking alcohol? I don't drink it that often. I don't really care. I never have, even when I was a kid. My parents weren't really drinkers. And it wasn't a religious thing or anything like that. They just didn't. My father wasn't really a drinker. My mother, in certain situations, she might have a drink or something like that. I was like 18 or 19 before I found out that my mother actually would smoke, did know how to smoke, and it's like, what? Because she never did. But she said that she would only smoke if she had a drink. So it sounds like it's one of those learned things that when you go to a bar, You have a drink and you have a smoke, that kind of stuff. Well, since she wasn't doing that, I never saw that experience of her. And even then, I mean, it was just an experience. So, have you ever tried Oreo toothpaste? Yeah, I guess you could get toothpaste to taste like anything. I guess you actually could. And my father, but we had drinks in the house because I wonder if that's why my mother didn't really drink that much, but she knew how because her mother ran a speakeasy when there was the lockdown on alcohol. She actually ran a speakeasy, and so to make money and stuff, pay for her house, and so that wasn't the thing. I just never liked the way it tasted. I didn't like it. So yeah, you like whiskey. Ooh. Ah, that sounds good. Tried to sell lasagna toothpaste? Get your toothpaste to taste like food. Yeah, well then people would just eat it. They would. They'd just eat it. How good is that? Yuck. Eek. Eek. Especially kids. I mean, if it tastes like food, but I don't know. Maybe people like that. I've never heard of that. I do know that there's like bubblegum toothpaste that tastes like bubblegum and tastes like things like that. But mostly they try and make it taste like fruits and mint and cinnamon and things. All right. Oreo cream is Crest. Crest toothpaste tastes like Oreos. I've never had Crest toothpaste, so I don't like it. Toothpaste industry that tried to sell their own lasagna like a traditional one, comically, and obviously it didn't work. They thought they could use their toothpaste name to put it on a different type of a different thing. How odd. That's fascinating. They fill Crest in Oreos. MPA. MPA, you are. These are the wildest things you are coming up with. Oh my gosh. Goodness sakes. That is pretty wild. Yeah, I think you would know if an Oreo cookie had Crest in it. I think you would. That's what it is. Yeah. I keep forgetting, MPA. I keep forgetting that you have traveled a lot. You've traveled, and so you have some different experiences. Americans' experiences with food are sometimes very limited. Sometimes they are. And even when Americans think that they are being bold and brave, a lot of times those foods are very mild in comparison to the food of the country they actually think they're eating food from. So, it's one of those kinds of things. Hi, Maddie. Hi, welcome. How are you? And so, yeah, I'm not gonna say that that's. I'm not gonna say that I can't imagine that in some place, them having something like that. But I don't know what the purpose would be. Porpoise. I don't know what the purpose of that would be. It just seems curious, but I do know that I'm much more inclined, MBA, like I would eat raw fish. I'm not sure how I feel about bugs. I'd have to know something. I am an omnivore and I do eat stuff, but I don't like, for instance, I don't like certain cow parts. And Vincentius doesn't like seeing the eyes of the fish. Things like that. So there are lots of different food things that people have that are interesting. Ava, wait. Ava, wait. Ava, where are you going? Are you going to the store? Are you shopping? What are you doing?
If you say so.
Yes, that's what I wanted to see. Ava wants to come back to work. All right, Ava is the baker, and she's been on holiday, and we're going to get her to come back to work. Everyone misses you, Ava. They miss you. They do. They miss you. So we're going to get you to reopen your little bakery here. So we're going to come in here and let's see. Let's come here. And here we go. So Ava is back to work. And we'll let her change her clothes and come and start baking in the morning. So she's going to open up the shop and in tomorrow she'll have enough baked by then so that she can open the shop and actually serve food. There she goes.
Good to see you.
Yes, what do you want right now? Dangerous mobs around here. You've actually seen them. Oh, you were on holiday. So Ava was on holiday and she apparently left the city. They're not supposed to, but the fact that she's talking about dangerous mobs means that she left the city. And
What
let
can
me
I do
get
for
this
you?
here. Not right now. That isn't going to happen. You're going to be like that for a long time. You're going to try bacon-flavored toothpaste. Interesting. Interesting. Well, they go on holiday and I'm just waiting for them to get tired of being on holiday and then they come back. And I think she is one of the last. I think Ember is letting Kasem be on holiday, and we'll check and see. She already let
Too late to work.
Clements be on holiday. Ember did. And then she was working for, I think she's working for Kasem. Let's go down and see if Kasem is. There's someone else. That's one of our people here. Oh, Patricia.
So what will it be for you?
Patricia, what? Oh, I remember. Hold on for a second. Who's this here? Hi, Marlon.
Hi.
I know. You ready to go back to work? You want a house? You weren't living with your parents while the memorial was going on? Hold on for a minute. Let's get, it's 1:16 in the morning. Yeah. 1:16 and 1:26 in the morning. Yeah, where you are. Okay, hold on for a second. Let's go up here. We're gonna get Marlon to go back to. Speaking of Marlon, so you remember that Charlie, we lost Charlie, and while we were making a memorial for Charlie, we thought that a memorial hadn't been made for Jennifer. And so the Druids wanted to make a memorial for Jennifer in the Guardian's Rock graveyard. And Cameron was like, yes, absolutely, let's do that for Jennifer. Oh no, you're not going to let me in, are you?
You are so wise.
You're not going to let me in, are you? Because you're standing there. I'm going to have to wait till someone... Oh, that's why there are two doors. Okay, I get it. Oops, wait, I don't want to go down. Hold on, I don't want to go down. I just want to use the other door. Okay, she's guarding the door there, and it's like, nope. Okay, people, are you stuck again? You weren't stuck before. So I think, how many are here? I'm going to count. There are 4 druids, so this is where Marlon is supposed to be. So we're going to add Marlon back here. So Marlon's mom was
See you
Charlie.
tomorrow.
And he was on leave to accompany his dad to the memorial. Hi, can I go out now? Thank you. And so that means that Case is not working either. But Clemens invited Jennifer's family to come and participate in a memorial at the same time. And so we actually see this right here? That's what happened to Charlie. So we, I'm going all the way around. I don't want to do that. Let's go over here. Let's go down this way. Confirm the news from social media. Is it true that your fruits are coming like rubber? Are becoming like rubber? Who are you asking? Who are you asking, Mr. Villager? Who are you asking that question of? Are coming from rubber? Are being made out of rubber? Do we have plastic fruit? MPA, are you going? Oh, MPA. Okay, I know it's really late. Thank you for being here. It was nice to have you, MPA, and thank you so much. And we'll see you soon, okay? Okie dokie. I'm going to find Case, and I just passed his place. Have a wonderful sleep, and we'll see you on Tuesday, maybe. And let's come here. And let's come here. And it's probably late for Zaf too. Did I see Zaf say? Every individual present at this reunion that has descendants from the United States of America. Reunion. Let me think about the use of that word. You mean everyone who's here? You take be formal seriously? Hold on for a second. So you're calling all of us together a reunion? We would probably, what would we call it? I don't know. Vincentius, I think we would call this community or something, or the chat. We would just say that this is the chat that's here. Why are you? Aw, isn't that sweet? They made a hanging pot. That is so sweet. We have hanging pots that we can use. Let me see for a second. That's cute. That's vanilla. So if you made this, you would have that pot, that flower pot, which was adorable, and I like it. Let's see what our hanging pots look like. We have this one and this one. I think there might be one more. Let me see what this one would look like if we hung it. It would look like that. If we hung it there. That's one of them. And the other one looks like that. Let's do this one because it has more leaves hanging down, and I think I like that. That's so cute. That was really nice. Yeah, that was a hanging pot. This is the cliff style, and so they made a hanging pot for this style. So we're going to put in the modded pot there. And speaking of, is Case back yet? Yes. See this lamp here? How many do we have? This is a paper press. This is him making paper in here. Let's get the lanterns out. Let's go to Simply Light, the mod, and we're going to put lamps in here. We'd be family. Yeah, fam. That's a good one. I like fam. I like that. That would be fun. Before I take all the lights away, let me find a place to put them. I could put one here and one here. And where this machine is, we could have one there and one there. And I don't think I want to put one on this wall. Let me see how dark it gets on this side of the room. Yeah, we do need to have one. And what we can do is this. Let me see if I got the right picture. We'll find out when I try and put it back. Let's take this part right here and let's put glow behind it. Glow, G-L-O-W. Glow, 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 glow. Let's do this and let's put this here and here. And then let's put the picture back. Nope, that's what I thought. We lost the picture. And I don't remember what was there. Hold on for a minute. Painting. We'll have to look at some paintings. We need some 2 by, yeah, this kind. Ooh, that's pretty. Wait, where was that? Right here. These. Wasn't it this one? It might have been this one. Let's put this one there. There. So that won't be so dark. Now, let me get, that looks like yellow terracotta. T-E-R-R-A. Let's get some yellow terracotta. Let's get an architect's cutter, C-H. Architect's cutter, because that shows on the outside. So let's put this here. Let's get some panel. And there it is. And let's cover that up on the other side. We'll do that right now. Where is the... Okay, that was a smart trick of using light behind the painting, but where is the immersion? What does that mean? Oh, where is being in the world? In other words, how did they justify the fact that they have a painting like that? That's a good question. See this whole area right here that's supposed to be in the mountain? We're going to cover this with this. So this is going to be thicker on this side. So what is that? So this is not the planet Earth. And on the planet Minecraft, the planet of Minecraft, it has always been a trick to be able to put light behind paintings. So that is something that belongs to this planet, actually. Now, see those right there, that tree that doesn't have anything on it? We're going to bring the tree up to the part where it can come on these sides. We're just going to have it come out in this area here. So it won't show as much that it can't get next to that. And so that part is there. So as far as the this world is concerned, that is the way that they put in paintings. Paintings are put in with backlight. And that is what I would say for that. It has always been the tradition for that. So this is a paper press right here. He is taking and making paper because this is a plantation and they grow cane. I would like it if they were making paper out of bamboo or something like that, but they are making it out of sugarcane. And there we go. So he is back to work. So let's get back to the thing that happened. So Jennifer, a while back, Jennifer fell. She was doing a shortcut on Guardian's Rock, and she fell. And when she went to, when the Undertaker went to get her, the Undertaker took the exact same way that the courier had took, and they both fell to their death. And so we had to fix that area where she fell from, and that was Jennifer. And so what happened actually was Jennifer is Haley. The other Undertaker is Haley's best, sort of like a half sister, because Haley and Jennifer were raised together. Haley's parents, who are Braden and Jeffrey, actually fostered Jennifer while they were raising Haley. So when Jennifer, when Halloween came, Jennifer, of course, Haley made a memorial for Jennifer here. And so Jennifer is the only one in town that actually has two memorial plaques. She has one in town, and then she has one in the Rock. Now, why the Druids wanted it doesn't matter. Cameron wanted it. I think what they're saying is she lost her life there and she should be with them. And so rather than have it be an argument, it's not a case about a body. Rather than have it be an argument, there's a plaque in both places for this one person, Jennifer, who was one of the couriers. And so for people who had been watching and going, wait a minute, didn't I see her? And I also got her name wrong. Her middle name is Ray. And that you could be saying, didn't I see her on the wall in the other graveyard? And the answer would be, yes, you did. Yes, you did. When I was putting up the names of people. If you have a good memory, you would have remembered that I did that. So that is the story that I'm using for that. True tradition was to leave the life source exposed. Do not do something like that? What do you mean? True tradition of where? Because in Minecraft, that's one of the oldest tricks of Minecraft, was to put light behind pictures. It actually was long time ago. Full question. How's it called who lives in Prasino? Oh, what are they? Prasinonians? Prasinians? That's a good question. That would be like New Yorkers or Philadelphians or Bostonians. I guess it would be Prasonians. I think it would be like that. Boston, Bostonians, Prasino, Prasonians, probably. Rosa Orions. Ah, that's funny. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Jelly. Oh. Is it something that needs to... She's not the one with the dogs, is she? She's not the one who has the three dogs, is she? Oronians. Rosa Ouronians, New Yorkers. Rosa Ourers. Hold on. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry. That's sad. Does she have some place to go? Do we need to maybe wish her a better situation, that she's not going to the street, is she? She's not going to be homeless, is she? Doesn't matter. I like that. Oronians. The Rosa Ouronians. The Ouronians. or that would be a curious thing. Let me think about that. New Yorker works really well. New Yorkers, Bostonians. Oh, good. Okay. All right. Okay. Californians. I don't know what. I don't. Let me ask Vincentius. Vincentius, what are the people of Los Angeles called? Like New Yorkers, Bostonians.
Right. I used to know this
From living there.
in LA.
I know you lived in LA.
Angelinos, I think.
Oh, Angelinos. Yes, so it really would be like Oronians. Rosa Ouronians. They'd be called Oronians. Like Los Angeles people are called Angelinos. So, yeah. So she just needs to find another place. Jelly bean. That's curious. Is it the nature of your the place where you are, where oh, that's I don't know. I know it's sad what you're saying. I'm just curious how bonky is, what am I doing? Why am I bonking? Hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm dancing in the streets. I'm dancing in the streets for some reason. Okay. My voice got tinny and roboty. How long have I been on? Let me see. Jumping bean, yeah. I wonder what happened there. Did it go back yet? Queen Bee? Did the sound return to normal? Hello? We'll find out. Out of nowhere. I know. That was very strange. It was. It was strange indeed. All right, guys. I don't know what to do about that house. Dancing in the street. There would have to be roller skates. There would have to be roller skates. If I'm dancing, it's going to be on roller skates. That's what it's going to be. It is the reason that I like being on land, is I like the idea of legs, and roller skates just seem like so much fun. So yeah, I would be street dancing on roller skates. What can I do about this? I honestly don't know what I can do, except to tear down the house and rebuild it. And I just spent the entire day with Jelly Bean working on this morning, only to have the house suddenly not work. They were sleeping in the house before. I have proof. I have recordings of them sleeping in the house. And now they're not. Oh, no. See, this is where the bedroom... But the bed couldn't have been there. Remember? Because the reason that I moved this out was so that the bed would not be against this wall. So the original two beds in this room, there were two beds in this room, and there was a bed right here and a bed right there. I did not push this part of the house back, so that's where it was. So that was the reason why I made it this. But now I'm not entirely sure, I'm not sure about any of that. But with these beds here, there should be enough. I have an echo. Something's going on.
What's happening?
Oh, there it is. There's something going wrong with YouTube, and it's affecting the sound. I have a warning on OBS that there's something wrong with YouTube. So, yeah, that's why. Echo short. So let me see. So see, they're still standing here. So they don't recognize that location at all. Let's see if they recognize this location. They wouldn't recognize this. The bed would have to be here, like that. Because we moved the bed. So that couldn't be. We didn't move the wall. Yeah. Yeah. It's partly something that has to do with the way OBS is processing. Have you tried to... Okay. Let's do something. So they're not going to. So let's do this. So let's manage the house. Let's unassign them. And then let's reassign them. And let's see if I can get them to go to bed. So I just unassigned them and now I'm reassigning them.
Hi!
And see this? See? They're partners. This is, and Gandolfus is Tucker's kid. This is Tucker, who I'm talking to.
Good day to you.
Yep. And he says, yes, he's not getting it. Really? And his partner is Ilberic, and Gandolfus is their kid. And when I look at Ilberic, if I can separate them, which I probably won't be able to. I probably will not be able to separate them. There we go.
You are so wise, my friend.
Yeah.
Can I get you something?
Yes. And so Ilberic is showing Gandolfus to be his kid now, too. So Gandolfus must be very happy about that. Lo-Fi! Hi, Lo-Fi! How are you? How are you? Okay. And let's see. Is it better now, Queen Bee? Because it should have gone back to normal right now. All right, guys, what can I do? What is it? You don't like this house? Gosh. Why didn't you tell me that before I did all that stuff? All right. I'm going to have Dondanas repair the house because I want to see what happens when he repairs it. I don't think it's the same house anymore, and I think that's what the problem is. So we'll have Dondanas repair it. That means that I'm going to remove the special furniture in the basement because it's just going to end up in the warehouse. They're not going to do anything with it. So let's have this come here. Let's have build options. The builder is going to be Dondanas. We're going to have him repair the building. So he's going to come and repair all the stuff that I took away, all the different fabrics, all the rug parts and all that. The fact that there's no furniture here, that I widened this window, all of that is going to go away. And down here, we'll just take out all of this. Can I get, there it is. We'll take that out. We'll take these away in here because all that's going to happen is he's just going to put them in the warehouse. And I don't want them in the warehouse. They fill up the warehouse. So what just happened there? Did you hear that? Did they just leave? And let me get a light for a second. I'll put it on the floor. There we go. The concrete is fine. This carpet, he's going to put it in the warehouse. So we'll take it away. Concrete he can put in the warehouse. And we'll see what just happened up there. What in the world? They didn't like what I did to the house. Oh my gosh. Cancel the repair. Look at that. Look at that. Look what happened. I took out the stuff downstairs and they both came to bed. What? Tell me what would have caused that? Is that wild? You guys, you just watched it. I took the stuff out of downstairs and they came to bed. Sleeping in their bed. They didn't like it. They didn't like this. Wow. All right, well, fine. I'm not going to put anything down here until they decide what they want to do. Oh my gosh. I wonder if the curtains, remember I couldn't put the curtains up higher. Now that would be interesting if the curtains had done that, wouldn't it? Oh, that would be curious. Bad misposition. The bed misposition, that's common, but yes, they probably disregarded the tons of paper on the floor. Downstairs? It was down here. They just didn't like it. There was something they actually didn't like about that room downstairs. Look at this. Look at that. Wow. Hey, that is pretty freaky. It's morning. That's why they're up. I'm so glad that I decided to do that, to remove this stuff just to see. They're not saying anything about this bedroom. There was carpet. There wasn't carpet in this room, was there? Did I take the carpet out of this room? Is there? Yes, there is. I don't know now. Wow. Wow. So the paper wasn't in this room. This room hasn't changed. I put the beds back where I thought they belonged, and sure enough, they belonged there. And then down here, this is where we had added all that stuff. Granted, it's down below them. But that is odd. Hold on for a second. Let me see something here. 2, 3. Let me see something there. I have never seen that ever. I've never had that happen before. Wow. I don't know what to do with that. I honestly don't. Okay. Well, I'm happy that they are happy with their house again. I took out the dining room. We'll have to put a new one in. That didn't seem to bother them. They're fine with this bedroom. There was a bed downstairs. I'm going to try putting it back, just the bed right here. There's supposed to be a bed there. We'll just put a matching bed. Were we using dark stuff down here? We were. So let's put a dark bed down. And let's see if these cluttered handcrafted beds can't be on top of each other. Wouldn't that be curious? Well, now that's an interesting thing. I want to see if it's possible that something like that is going on with the beds that are in here. If something changed that caused them not to recognize that they're on a bed. These are slabs. These pieces are slabs here. What if something's happened in the config that means that they can't sleep on slabs or something? This is a slab right here, see? So what if the fact that this bed is on a slab is keeping them from sleeping in it? Oh my gosh. Hold on a second. Oh, I know, it's after. It's a little bit after. I'm going to find out where this bed is, and we're going to put full block underneath it. So let's take this bed right here. Let's copy it for a minute. Let's remove these pieces right here, and let's put in wood, plank, P-L-A-N-K. Let's put in the full mangrove plank there, and let's see what happens. And let's put the beds back. And let's see what happens. Now, she wasn't sleeping in here, and that's why I want to see. I want to see what happens with this. Who's here? I think Cameron's here. No, Chanel's here. Chanel wanted to live in a balloon house, and since Case didn't want it anymore, Chanel decided that she wanted it. So now let me see what this looks like. Wait, up here. Can I get that? There. Let me see what this looks like on the outside. It doesn't look that bad. See, it just looks like there are pieces hanging down off of this. Oh my gosh, if that's the answer, that's huge. That's a huge answer. So I hope you guys don't mind. I could totally understand if it's too late for you and stuff. Lo-Fi, hi. And I hope that, I hope you don't mind if it stay just a little tiny bit more. Mr. Villager, I totally understand it if you can't stay, because I've been on for 3 hours. But I'm going to check now and see if that is something that happened with that. Now, what's going on over here? I have no freaking idea. Oh, yes, I do. Remember, I put another piece there under, and I took away. What if they could sense that stuff because there wasn't a whole block? Hold on. Cough. Let's go downstairs for a second. Let's go downstairs for a second. Right here. So remember, I put something here. There's nothing here. See this right here? I took that out because right here, what's that? Is that the bed? It sure freaking is. There was nothing under this bed. So when there was something here, it wasn't working. This is missing from here. This part right here is missing because we took out, there isn't even slab here. See, that's the bed right there. So if we took this out, let's forget about this window coming up to this height. And let's just go ahead and have this be here for a minute because I'm trying to see what's going on with this. Okay, and now we have a full block underneath this part. And we'll see what happens tonight if they go to bed in here, because there's a full block underneath, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, they were sleeping there, and then I did something. I didn't realize there was nothing under that bed until just now. I thought that was because it has the wood bottom. I thought that was actually the ceiling, but it isn't. Okay, so I'm glad I stopped Dandanaz from tearing the house down. And let's come over here and let's look at this. Now that we don't have, see, it doesn't need to come up that high. Do we want to bring this all down some more? Let's see if we want to bring, I'm sorry. Let's see if we want to bring this down. Did I just do what I think I did? You know I did, don't you? That I don't have one of those. I'm going to have to make them over. Let me at least get one of these and put it in here. Wait. Put it in my bag because I just did that. And so since it's not going to come up that high, it's only going to come up to here. This is how high it's going to come up, right here. And I really need to move this whole area back or not have a window be here. But I just liked having this window here. It was fun. And now that I know what I think is the problem, I think we could do that. I'm not even sure we need to have it be pane. This is panel right here. We could actually have it be glass pane. P-A-N-E, P-A-N-E, not pants. Pane. Let's try pane for a minute. I'm just trying this while they're working and stuff. We're going to put pane in instead, which would put it smack dab in the middle of this, right here like that. And then I still need this, or I'm going to put on the outside of this. Instead of having all of this like this, I can then put wood this on the outside. I could put this on the outside like this. Like this. It's still going to be that there's going to be this. And now he's coming down here to sleep when I put that bed there. So I'm going to take that bed out. But I couldn't figure out why they weren't sleeping in their own room. And now that I know what it is, we can do what I can finish doing that. Let me see if she went over and slept in the bed over here, because she wasn't sleeping in this room. And so let's see what would happen. All that time, all that trouble, I'm not sure that it would have mattered to Charlie, but let's see what happens here with her. Still not going to bed. And there definitely is full block under, unless there needs to be a full block under where she's standing, which would be, yeah, I hear that, like voice is doing something. See where this is right here? I would have to put a full block right. I'm afraid to do this because she's standing right there. I can put a full block right there. That's the hut block right there. But right there, she's standing on that. So I can't do anything there. And in this house, all I have to do with this bed is to put a couch in that downstairs bedroom. This is what I like to do. So I know it's weird, but I like to figure out what to do. I am going to wake him up. So Tucker, I just have to make sure I'm not hitting Tucker, that I'm getting the bed. There we go. And let's come here and let's put in a couch in this room. Sofa. Those big chairs, C-H-A-R. The good side of it is not a conflict with the bed type. No, because that's what I was checking. And you might have missed that I actually checked the other houses that have those beds. And there are people sleeping in those beds, and they're fine. So it wasn't that. And let me call both of them. Now, when I do this, someone's going to end up sleeping under the bed. But at least I'll have it. Recall the citizens, and let's see what happens here. Oh, there was a bed there. So he's going to continue to go down there for the rest of the night. Oh, you're not? Where are you going now? Where are you going? Oh my gosh. He just went up to bed. Okay, so we're going to put this chair. Oh, it doesn't fit. Oh, isn't it so pretty? Wouldn't that be a lovely chair there? But it doesn't work. I can't, I don't think I can put two of them down and get it to work. Let me see. It doesn't do like the others where it joins. See, that doesn't work. Oh, uh-oh, I just did the wall. There we go. Okay. It's hard to see the hitbox on that. Oh, something happened there, that's for sure. Let's try the couch. Sofa. There's these. I could try the geometric sofa and see if it works there. No, see, there are twos. Oh, I did it again. Okay. And so we're going to have to use the regular sofas, SOFA, but we can use Mr. Crayfish's new sofas. We can try one of the new sofas because they're really cool looking. And we'll put all three of them here. So 1, 2, 3. So see, this bed would be here. I mean, this sofa bed. We're going to say this is a sofa bed. And I'm going to try again. I'm going to put back the lamps. Let's do paper. P-A-P-E-R, lamps. We're going to hang paper lamps in these corner pieces right here, because we can put the curtain back. And we'll see if it works to put the curtain back in that section. So there's that. And we'll try some of the other part. We'll put some of the other part back. I'm staying for an extra half. So I've got 15 more minutes to this. So right in this part here, we can put a table on either side. Let's put a table on either side. Remember we had the nightstands there? So we could put something like, these tables would actually be kind of nice in those corners back there. So see, like that. We'll put that there. Do I want to bring this over some? If I do, what's happening? There we go. If I do bring this like this, I could do that. I could do that. And then that would look like that. What do I do here? This is the outside right here. Let's just see for a minute. I think we have sand on one part of this part out there. But we could have it be like that. Let's make it a movie room, and let's put something here. So if we're going to make it a movie room, this is going to be interesting. Let's see what happens if we try and put something where this panel part is right here. We might have to make this part of the wall actually solid to make the movie room. So we're kind of messing up a little bit the little Shire doorway that they had there, which was actually really pretty. But we're going to put that, we're not going to have that doorway right here, because we're just going to kind of make this a little TV room. Oop, oop, not there. Not crawl, crawl. Let's put that there. And is it in the room? Yes, it is. It's in the room. So let's move that part like that and put that there like that. So this room becomes smaller and we'll use it for something else. We'll see in a minute. Let's make the door. Sorry, door. I picked you by mistake. There we go, like that. And let's find a really big picture that we can put here. Now that we know that they've accepted this arrangement, painting, INT, let's go to the big ones at the far end, right here. This is 5 by 7. Ooh, let's see what that looks like. That's too big. Oh, that's interesting. A 6 by 3. Let's see what else they have, what they look like. Let's try, those are 3 different sizes. So the first one, oh, uh-oh. If it goes back into my case, then it's not going to come out right. So hold on, I'll have to get another paint. Oh no, it's saying it is. Okay, good. Let's put this. I think we have to put it up or down or across. What's happening? Why can't I put a painting there? Is it this? Do I have... No, that's regular wood up there. So that's not doing it. Let's try this. Since when have you not been able to put... This is odd. There is actually something strange going on with this house. Let me take these back right here and see if I take these back a little bit, if I'll be able to put the painting there. Can I put any size painting? Hold on, let me get a smaller painting. Isn't that curious? Paint, P-A-I-N-T. Let's just get anything and see if I can put that there. It won't take the big ones. Oh, I can't add. What's wrong with me? I actually cannot add. I'm actually having trouble adding. Hold on for a minute. These pictures are way too big. Those pictures that I picked out there. They're impossibly too big. The wall is only 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need a 3 high, and this is 5 or 4 high. This is 6 or 3 high. This one should do it. Except I don't have 6 here. I have 5. So I think that's why this one wouldn't go here, because it won't go over the door, which is interesting. You would think that it would, right? All right, so painting. This is so fascinating. Paint, I-N-T. Let's do a 3 by 3 and see if we can get a 3 by 3 to be there at least. So there's a 3 by 4. Let's look at the 3 by 4s and see. There's a 3 by 3. A 3 by 2, that's that one. We've done the axolotl before, but not here. Let's try that. I kind of wanted it to look like a movie or something. Look at that one. Let's try that. And this is 3 by 4. That'll be interesting to see what that looks like. This is 3 by 4. All right, let me try this. There it is. That's why we couldn't put them up, because I couldn't add. That's 3 by 4. That's huge. That's a real movie theater. That's a little bit too big. So let's look at this. This is 3 by 3. This is 3 by 3. Oh, great. Okay, let me go to sleep right here. I'm sleeping on their couch. You cannot sleep on this couch for real. This sleeping bag is allowing me to sleep on the couch. So this sleeping bag allows you to sleep on anything. That cyclic bag, which is really cool. All right, let's try just that one. That one would look kind of good if it was up here. It's not gonna work. They're too big for the wall. Ooh-wee. All right, so we'll just get 1 by 3, or 1 by 3 might work. Painting, P-A-I-N-T, a 1 by 3. You're so patient with me, you all, because that should have been a thing where you should have been shouting, I don't think you can put that there. See that? So we'll put that picture there. So this is the living room, the TV room. They can watch stuff. We'll put carpet on the floor. It's nighttime. Look at the, it's daytime now. It's the next day. So we'll check on them and see. And then maybe we can still put the art place over here so that that's something they can do. And if we wanted, we can make this into something down here, or we could just have it be a basement where they come down here and then they go into this room and look, it looks like this. And that would be really pretty interesting. So I know I came back to see what was going on here, and now I need to, I may be able to, what just happened there? Did you see that red? That was interesting. Okay, I may be able to figure this out. And yes, I don't know what this is actually. I didn't realize that that was actually that color. I'm pretty sure I didn't put that there. I'm pretty sure I didn't. But that's not the right color for the house, that having that there. But we should now be able to put this on here, like this, and bring this one this way, and bring this one that way, and that'll give us that part. And this is their little place right here. We can have this come up like this, or we can make it grass in this area if we want. And I might want to grass the stone part that's here, because, yeah, because there is grass up above, and we could do it like that. Now, of course, obviously this is not, this is because this part here is underground. Essentially, this is actually underground, but we're going to put that in like that. Whoosh. I'm going to go into the water. Yes, Mr. Villager? Yes. So there we go. So they just have this little area here where they can come down if they want. And I could make it more so if I... Oh! Vincentius, here. Vincentius.
Yes?
Here. Here, answer. Hold on, quickly. It's Gail. Gail, hello. Answer.
Hi.
Uh-huh. Hi. Somebody's calling, a friend of ours, and it's an important call, so sorry about that. Okay, and let me do this for a second.
Kind of in recovery still from
And there we go.
election day, but
And there we are. So this is a minute before the half hour. So,
yeah,
Mr.
maybe even
Villager,
before or after,
thanks
just
for
to-
hanging
just to
out.
recover the
Thanks
bad
for
taste
hanging
of
out
every
with
once in a while.
me. And while I was trying to work that out, and Jelly Bean, thank you too. Thank you everybody. Thank you everybody who's been in chat. This was so fun having everyone in chat like this. It absolutely was. And just gave me kind of a preview of what it would be like to have lots of people.
Frustrating to
So I appreciate that. Enjoy your games, everyone.
facts and
Enjoy
all the
watching
evidence
all
and
the other gamers.
even
And
beyond that,
I
bring in
will
just
see you again
like the
soon.
things
So
that the other side is
here we
supposed
go.
to
We're going to listen to
morality and
Vincentius Primus take us
good-
out. He's going to play the
good
guitar.
principle and all that stuff.
I am
And
too.
to
I am
have them.
too.
Just
I know. I'm missing the
ignore it.
Sasol,
Just
so
ignore it all.
we'll have to invite him one time. So, okay. Cheers, everyone. Bye for now. Bye, Queen Bee. Bye, everybody. Bye.